He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with kiss of death. Or was he? Could we talk about...
Why? Musa is under lock and key, and the king's deputy himself is coming for him. Leave me.
Do you really want to leave everything to the king? Wouldn't it be better to... I just have a couple of questions.
Oh, get on with it then, for fuck's sake. But if you think you can persuade me to let Musa...
How come you got to the site of the stabbing so quickly?
My tent is right next to it, you rat-faced halfwit. I heard Chertan yelling and I went to take a look.
Did you notice anything strange?
Like what, a stabbed man?
Maybe you saw someone acting strangely around there?
No. I gave a clear order that nobody unauthorized is allowed up here. It's bad enough that you're here. Is there anything else? Or can I have some peace at last?
Were you there when Chertan was poisoned?
No, not at that moment. When I arrived, Chertan was already dead, and Musa was standing over him, white as a sheet. Well, paler than usual.
Had Chertan been behaving strangely recently?
No more than usual.
Did he mention having any conflicts with anyone?
Apart from me, you mean? I don't know how you imagine it, but we don't exactly go round holding hands here.
I took a look at the powder store where they found Chertan. I noticed it was unlocked. Someone forced the lock and moved the barrels of powder around.
What's that got to do with me?
It almost looks like someone went there to steal. Do you have any idea who it might have been?
What the fuck are you trying to suggest?
It's just that Katz is in charge of the powder, and he's bound to be interested, especially if he finds out you knew something.
Then you've no need to worry. I don't know anything about it. And next time...
Do you know anyone who might want to kill Chertan?
Who wouldn't? He was a smug, though I have to admit, I'm surprised it was the Sawbones Musa who killed him.
Well, how could he have? He was with me and Katz when Chertan was stabbed.
So he was in league with someone.
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Greetings. I'm glad we have people like you keeping watch after dusk. My respects.
Thanks. I'm glad someone appreciates it.
for pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame. Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
What?
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails.
Surrender at once! Guards, I need help!
All right! You caught me. I surrender. Hold on. Nails, rosewater,
Stop him, guards!
oak bark.
Ah, here the time. And if I don't fight, help! I need help, folks. The thief! Catch him!
Wait, everything...
Oh, I wouldn't want to. I'll take good care not to.
To hell.
Enough! Ha! Take cover! We're going to gut you, you whore son! Show your stuff! So he's a sword fighter, eh? You want surrender? What? I'll be late there!
Murray,
It was you!
you have to take care of that dog.
I surrender. Enough!
You fucking
Ha! And now I'm hungry.
Shut your trap! I won't be intimidated by a...
Die!
Quickly! I'll have you. Here you are, you murderer! You wanna try me?
For glory! You're no match for me! I feel quite hungry!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Punishment by the blade, my favorite! No fear, I'll take that swipe! I'll rip your ass open! I'll smash your face! It's a slaughter! I'm bleeding! You're no match for us, fucker!
For glory!
Any other...
Nails?
Surrender at once! Help! I need help,
Alright,
folks!
alright! You caught me. I surrender.
I've got it in. The time is... And if I don't... God, I need help.
Utter nonsense. You'll have to ask...
Oh,
I'd like to ask a couple of questions.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Moose...
It's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa,
You just went off to have an...
No, I doubled the guard, drew up the... When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed.
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade.
Why you? Straight to Kat's.
You'll have to ask them. How am I supposed to know?
Tell me more about the storage.
What about it? There's a cannon and some... If it blew up, the whole place would... And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed...
Oh, except for you.
Very droll. Aye, but now I'll ask you something.
Well, it's too soon to be certain. So everyone is a suspect.
My story? Fuck. Henry, why would I want to kill Chertan?
I don't know.
Well, you better be fucking certain before you try landing...
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
What's that got...
Well, it's just that I found a couple of interesting things in your...
No.
Calm down. If I wanted to snitch on you...
Well, let's say you might have a point.
You know something about the murder.
Maybe a little.
I should probably... Let's say I'm not a great supporter of Sigurd.
A few very rich fellas paid me to blow up the camps. Why don't you let me finish the job? We can frame Grossav for the murder.
What, accusing an innocent man?
So,
And what if I...
it's a bit I have a poisonous plant here. Take it and put it in the chest in Grossav's tent. At the trial, we'll say he used it to poison Chertan. And if you don't want to end up like Chertan, you do well.
What's that you're taking away? You thief! Stop him, guards! What do you think you're doing? Watch out!
Useless! You won't escape punishment! Last chance to surrender, you piece of shit!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Victory or death!
Still believe in yourself? Come on, then. You've got a lot to learn. Didn't see that coming, eh? I'll chop you up on the spot. You're no match for us, fucker. I'm all
Death!
You wanna try me? My arm! Jesus! I yield! Mercy!
Fuck! I can't get a shot in! Bloody mutt!
Get on your feet and fight!
Don't think I won't cut you a piece. You won't get me! Show what you're made of! Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you're healed. Bleeding, are we? Won't get you!
You fuck! Wait! I'm a scholar.
Don't you worry. And that's exactly what I'm...
To hell with you!
What now, fucker? Who's next?
Nails?
Eh? Halt! Give it to him!
I surrender!
Here, the time is... And if I don't...
How dare... Do you have any idea?
Oh,
I'd like to ask a couple...
I have a couple of questions of my own. Go ahead and ask then, but quietly.
Where were you?
Where do you think? In my tent?
You just went off to...
No, when something like...
It was you who came to tell us.
Me?
Why you?
You'll have to ask them.
Tell me more about the...
What about it? If it blew up, the whole place. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it,
Oh, except for you.
very droll. Aye, but now I'll...
Yeah, I've no idea.
You can't expect it to be simple.
Who has the key to...
I don't know. Cats and Groza for sure.
Nothing out of the ordinary. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Just a broom. Ugh, stinks of vomit.
What the? Where are you sticking your hands, you scum? Get them! Ah!
Hey!
Why
Get
did
your hands out of there!
No,
Did you hear me?
I give up.
There's
This is unbelievable.
Oh!
I've been doing a lot.
What's that?
Well, it's just that I found a couple of interesting things in your...
No. And get...
Look, either you tell me everything, or I'll...
Christ, no. Don't...
You know something about...
Maybe a little.
Why would anyone kill Chertan?
Maybe it wasn't about Chertan. Maybe someone wanted to do something in the ammunition store. But Chertan turned up, so we had to kill him.
In the ammunition store?
Trying to...
What?
It might make him very... Let's say Sigismund has a lot of enemies who are planning something big. And it'd come in very handy if someone gave the king a setback before that. There's sure to be dozens of saboteurs all over the Empire, just like...
Let's say I'm not a great...
Let me finish my work. We can put the blame for Chertan's murder on Groza.
What, accusing an innocent...
So,
But there's one condition. The storeroom doesn't blow up until we set off for Sedlets. I need that cannon of yours.
so that's why you're here. All right, I can arrange that. I'll prepare a long fuse and light it just before departure. With a bit of luck, but first, I have a poisonous plant here. Put it in the chest in his tent, and at the trial...
Well, that won't be necessary. I've been in his tent, and he already has a...
Really? Christ, there's more to him. Oh, and...
Right. I found out.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad.
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit, and Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by the camp commander.
What?
You scum! How dare you!
Silence!
You aren't going to let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should...
That can wait. First, and start at the beginning. What?
So Grozov was most likely trying to steal black powder. It's very valuable, and often gets stolen, I've heard. But Chertan caught him in the act. There was a fight, and that's how it ended.
Me?
What do you...
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Chertan disturbed Sir Grozov, then he spilt the powder.
I've had enough of this. Another word and I'll have your tongue cut out.
But Sir Grosov, why are you getting so worked up over this simple fellow? You don't have anything to hide, do you?
Me? Of course not.
See then? We shall continue. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Grozov went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz.
What say you?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grosov,
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
You brewed it up yourself. I found lots of valerian in your tent, which is used to make dollmaker potion. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
That's enough. You'll die, you liar.
silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grosov, you will come with me.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Don't make this harder than it need be.
Keep away from me.
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm. It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me. You hear? You're a dead man.
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity Chertan had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure. We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
About time.
Well, the lad helps with an investigation, and it goes straight to his head. You won't be keeping that up for long, though. At Sedlitz, you can look forward to training so tough that you'll go cross-eyed. Go and pack your stuff.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time. Excuse me.
You robbed that dead man!
What's wrong with you? You can't rob the dead!
Arrest him! Guard!
A thief! Catch him!
The investigation is more
You're in luck. So, Steve, but get a move on. I'll try.
How dare you show your face around here, you thief!
But how are we going to tell the Cumans about all this?
I thought something was going on here.
Christ, look out! I've travelled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing...
Can I ask you something?
And do you know there's something I've wanted to ask you for?
Go ahead.
All right then. You know, I don't know. Where are you from?
I grew up in Skalitz. It was a small mining town on the Sasau River. My father was a blacksmith.
Was?
Was. One day Sigismund's army came, and now he's dead. I managed to escape, but my father, Ma, Bianca...
I'm sorry. I didn't want...
No, it's all right. I ran, and our master, Sir Radzig Kobyla, took me into his service. And then it turned out that my father was not actually my father, but Radzig was.
What?
I know, it's a bit complicated. Well, and here I am, in the service of a lordling who always has one foot in jail.
I reckon each of us has a cross to bear. It's just some people can talk about it, and others can't. I'm sorry about what happened to you, believe me. I mean it. But I admire you for telling me. I don't think I could have done so. Thank you.
I already told you everything about me. So what about you? Will you tell me now where you met Zizka? What brought you together?
I'm sorry, but I just can't. Please, don't take it the wrong way. But don't ask me about this.
So what do you know about Zizka's past?
I don't know what to tell you about him. After all, you can just ask him yourself, can't you?
All right. But what's it like working for him?
It's liberating. Yeah, that's the right word. It's bloody liberating. He's definitely not a bastard who would betray you for coin, if that's what you're wondering.
Good to know.
Aye, Jan is simply a man who goes after what he wants with a sword in his hand. If he ever wants to kill you, he will. But not by stabbing you in the back. Trust me on that.
It's happening.
At last, I won't have to wash the humans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
They have neither head nor neck. Their face is in the middle of their belly. And these
No need to sharpen this.
Sacra.
I'd like to do...
Well,
Do we have a deal?
that's fine. Excellent. You made a fine purchase.
Show me your... Word about...
Well, very well. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Wow, that's nice now.
Look out! Innkeeper, a beer! Crossed my heart. And then, his old woman ran up asking what was going on.
Oh, what do you want?
I'm supposed to...
Finally! They sent me someone who isn't...
What's this about?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the local...
Where do you want to get this?
We haven't been to Bohunjovitz in a while. I reckon they can't wait to...
Who's coming?
Me, and they usually send some humans along because people...
That's not much.
And that's why you're coming... But don't worry, I already sent a couple of blokes ahead to get everything ready.
Won't the people...
They will, but fuck all good it'll do them. We'll chase them out of their houses, bring it...
And what if something goes...
That'll only happen if we take our eyes off them. Then them...
I don't need to hear... Hold on a moment.
What kind of fucking soldier are you? If I wasn't... You have 3 days. You don't want a hungry army on your hands. The men turn... And all because of a mutt like you who had some...
No, don't worry.
The angel of the... The Lord be with you.
Well, I'm here.
Let's get going then.
Here we are, youngster.
Hoi charter Kierket! Mindenket!
Kifelé! Mozogsz, te nyomorult! Nice. Kif Come on, we don't have all day for this! Ne pozorojado così dödas alla kivas on parastal! Shut the fuck up over there! Fucking peasants. This requisitioning's a pain in the arse. Well then, old star. Have you got the supplies for the king? Like we agreed? Hmm?
We prepared what we could.
Where did the men I sent in advance run off to? I just hope they're sleeping off the hangover from your friendly welcome.
Your men? Nobody was here.
God fucking damn it! Can't even rely on forward patrols anymore. If I catch them, they'll hang. Kurva! What about the food for us? Flour, cabbage, meat, cheese, eggs. Like last time.
We've got everything, just not as much as last time. We gave what we could, but we're living hand to mouth as is.
Then you better pray it's enough. The lad here will check it and load it onto the wagon. Got it?
Shouldn't we leave them
Why the fuck
so they don't go hungry?
These village idiots are used to going hungry. Soldiers are...
All right, then. Where should I start?
The men will help you out.
None of that. I said the lad would do it. Tell your people to stay where they are so I can see them.
We definitely...
Tell him where to go so we got this over with.
Everyone is standing in front of their cottages. The biggest house in the village belongs to Fowl. Next to him lives Old Man Willow. And across from Willow, above the stream, is Smill's house. And mine is above that. I'll go there with you myself.
You'll stay right...
Ask my daughter, Sofka. She'll show you where the...
And what about that?
Nobody has lived there for years.
Fine. Now enough talk, peasant. Let's... And you, lad, wait a mo.
What?
Come closer. Now listen close, and first of all, I don't want to see you showing pity for those yokels. And second, I'm bloody well sure these peasant rats hid something somewhere.
Why would they risk...
Oh, come on. I'd do exactly the same. Nobody don't believe a word those stinking bastards say, and look through those houses of theirs from top to bottom to make sure they don't have something tucked away.
I understand.
They can be glad we're doing this the easy way, for now. If there's not enough food, they'll have... So, food on the cart, all valuables and silver straight to me.
Intercessor, plead with your...
Well, where are your...
Right behind the door, leaning against the wall.
So what if they have weapons?
Supplies.
There's more of us.
Ready for the king. I won't get anything out of him in this state. Maybe I could do something to help him. Let's take... I'll try to take your bandage off for a moment so I can take a look under it. Now, careful.
Ow!
I can take a look at those wounds. Your wound stinks. I'll have to clean the wounds. Preferably with some strong
Let me in, Suvka. I won't let them take anything else.
Let's get to it. First, I'll give you a bit of spirits. Now I'll clean the wound. That should be enough. Now I'll read.
Ow!
And that's that. That'll have to do. Hopefully I'll get something meaningful out of him now. Hey! Wake up! I was hoping you'd tell me.
Soldiers, I have...
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. What soldiers are you...
They came to take everything away from us. Like always. Sigismund's men. We were only defending ourselves.
What happened to you?
I tried to stop them. So they, wouldn't take anything more from us. So...
Where can I find...
I don't know. There was a fight.
Get some rest. I won't...
Just as long as nothing bad happens to anyone.
Boy! This isn't enough for us.
Kush legyen.
I'm here for the supply.
When you pass through the gate to the yard, you'll see them on your right.
I hope so.
What if there won't be enough?
Supplies. There's not much here.
You still don't have enough? That must be enough. For you. Don't over...